The match is on the way. Again, game starts in similar fashions where Ton is looking to launch the ball forward. I was able to have a conversation at halftime with the great Jim Baxter, one of Danny Ton's stewards, and I asked him about the difference between the tactics going into this game with the long ball over the top, especially for a club that's priding itself on being a possession team, and he basically told me there's different tactics for home and away games, but for me, the tactic of putting the ball over the top should be done at Danny Ton Field because of the surface. But this surface here seems to lend itself to a more possession-based game. So while I do recognize that the tactic of putting the ball over the top here is working for them because they are up 2-0, I'm not sure that it beautifies the game. Again, Maynard looking to put the ball down and play. And Lowe just launches it up in the air. And Stavo gets on and draws a free kick. He draws a free kick from Tucker. Again, that position where Tucker's playing, it's a crucial position because it's a holding midfield position. And in that position, you got to have the most intelligent players here. You don't want to be giving free kicks up at this moment in that location. Especially when you looked at the numbers that Danny Ton had around the ball. They had 5-on-1, and the choice and the decision was to give up a free kick. A little something going on in the box between Williams and Gooden. A little shuffling and pushing. Again, where that Danny Ton line sets up, it leaves a lot of space behind for the Somerset players to run into. And Wade looks to go alone and puts one over the garden. So Danny Ton's been led off again. Yeah. Again, watch the technique of Maynard. He's able to put the ball down, 2-3 players around, and he can keep the ball. So for me, that's a midfield player. But as soon as he gives it to his teammate, the ball is lost. And he shows a little bit disgust. Maynard showed a bit of disgust once the ball got lost. So again, for me, I don't think the balance is right for Danny Ton to be able to possess the ball where they choose to put players. Mings on the ball, and he looks to give a long ball. And is able to find Maynard with one-on-one. Maynard stand up. He shows a little bit of trickery, and he easily goes cry. This player looked like he actually had a problem kicking the ball just now. And Wade's on the ball, but again, Wade's on the ball in his own half, so he's way away from goal. He's not going to be really effective being away from goal. And an easy ball into the... And Goda tries to do a little bit of trickery again, but that's not the quality of Goda's game. His game is his work rate and being able to streak into the box. But I will bet his confidence, Goda's confidence up and high right now because he does have 2 goals. So he might be thinking he could do anything. And Goda just kicks at it, kicks it forward to no one, absolutely no one he kicks it ball forward to. For the first time, Danny Tan's looking to possess the ball, but as the ball's played back to the goalkeeper, no one opened up to give him options, so his only option is to launch the ball forward. And immediately when the ball's played back, Somerset looked to press. Again, another player in Angelo capable of putting the ball down on the ground and possessing it. Yeah, but again, he's just being forced to wait up the front for the ball. So as you see, Angelo is very comfortable on the ball. There you go. So those are the type of players that are, for me, are midfield players that are capable and feel comfortable possessing the ball. But the coaches is chose to put those players at the forward positions. Yeah, and Tucker just viciously kicks the ball forward to no one.
They definitely knew it.
Yeah, 3 guys. You try to turn back and put back there.
Yeah, another long ball at the top. And Lambert looks to get his head up. It's got Stavel. Stavel's able to face forward. I mean, they're just... Again, but Stavel's being forced to come deep for the ball. He's not getting a lot of touches of the ball within the box. So he's, Danny Tan will be happy that he's getting the ball, in those areas, because there's still too much work to be done. But again, Damon Mean just runs into a wall and he puts his hand up. But again, that shows a lack of intelligence. He's just running into 3 players. Put your foot on the ball. You can make a pass back to that defense. For me, again, Damon means a winger for me, that you can put balls at the top and let him run onto him, use his pace and whip him in. When he's getting the balls in the midfield, his decision making in the midfield is not good. And Somerset puts Bean on. It's been a trend that Somerset's taken, putting Bean on, and it took off Mabry. And Beans in the thick of the action already. He's in referee France's face. Dominique was looking to play the ball in there, and the coach shouted out no. So again, this is where Damon Meeks gets dangerous. As a winger, that's where he becomes dangerous, when he's got one-on-one situations. The type of player that he actually reminds me of is a Mark Overmars, where he can use his pace one-on-one, get behind defenses, and cause havoc by putting crosses in. He's not comfortable inside where he's got 2 and 3 people around him. But on one-on-one situations, he can be very, very effective. And Tucker on the ball again. His controls let him down.
I mean, Danny had about 3 or 4 clear-cut chances.
And the play just been halted a minute for injury. Leon Tucker just went over the top of the ball there and caught the defender. He's escaped without a booking. And if anybody knows the personality of Scott Morton, he demands a lot out of people. There's a big reason why North Village would have been able to repeat decades ago. And Damon Mean just lobs one forward. And this could be trouble. Okay, instead of using the keeper, he just puts it out. He puts it out of play. Not even an attempt to play. And if you read the situation, it was 3-1. It was 3 Somerset players onto 1 Danny Tan player, and he chooses to give possession up to Danny Tan. And And trouble could be caused.
It was pretty good on Woodens too. Good situation. Good conversation.
I'm just taking a look at both benches. Definitely Danny Tan looks to have the stronger bench with Swan on the bench to be able to come on. I'm not sure, where Somerset's going to get the life required to get themselves back into this game.
They're all in training. They're play all the way they feel.
Maynard looking for something, nothing in that.
Bring back some memories for me.
Again, Stavo looks to put the ball on the ground and play. They're not been able to dispossess him. And I spoke too early. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if the goalkeepers recognize that they can use their hands in the box, because easily the goalkeeper could have came out and collected that with his hands, but he's rooted to his line. Yeah. Most of the goalkeepers in Bermuda, for me, become what we call shot stoppers.
Take him on.
And Bean looks to take him on. And he's unable to get that final pass in. Instead of the ball being played through into the space, he tries to play it to his feet. So bad decision by Bean in that location where Somerset had a clear opportunity to attack the goal. Maynard has a bad touch. He'll be disappointed with that. His touches are usually a lot cleaner than that. Maybe he could be tiring, because I'm not sure what his fitness level is. And Danny Tan start to get the bench up and warming slowly.
When I first came here,
Offside?
actually Richard and I together, because I was normally we're talking about yard.
Very unsure what Bean was doing there, because he had Danny Tan under pressure. The ball wasn't going out, but he chooses to slide in and create a tackle where he lets Danny Tan off the hook. So totally unsure what he was attempting to, what was going through his mind here. Again, you see where Damon struggles with the ball in the middle of the field. Here, if you look at his possession stats within the middle of the field, I would think they're very low. But on the wing outside, one-on-one, he's definitely a better player. And Goda's on it. A very, very heavy tackle. That is definitely a yellow card tackle from behind. He's got away with one. There was a scissor tackle. Those are dangerous tackles. And another tackle from behind. So Francis is totally inconsistent. He chooses to book the second player, not the first player. Totally inconsistent, because it's two of the same tackles. Francis shows his skill. It's a little flick on the outside of the boot. Again, Tan's just looking to launch this in the box. Clearly, Tan's just not been concerned about the quality of their play, just coming here to get the points, in which they're doing. Great defending by Jason. He's looking to play. Just overhit that. Yeah, I'm very struggling to understand what Somerset's objective is. You know, how they're looking to get themselves back into this game. I mean, if I had to analyze it, I'd say, you know, they're looking to get the ball to the likes of Stovall to be able to make it happen. But it doesn't seem like they have a strategy and a plan is how to get the ball to him in dangerous areas. Again, Mean streaking, and he's going. This is where he can be dangerous. And he plays a good ball in the middle. Somerset clear the lines. And Lowe finds the feet of Maynard. A bad touch puts him immediately under pressure. And Bean's got a one-on-one situation. Looks to cut back. And Bean looks to put the ball down and play. Trips over the ball. Again, Bean looks to have some energy, but again, the ball he has to be able to get the ball in a danger area. This could be dangerous. Again, as Trot streaks there, he chooses to pass when he should have had a shot. I mean, he's got the ball inside of the field. Yes, and he's completed a pass. Has wanted to, but again, he's overhit it. He's overhit an easy pass to put him through, and he's overhit it. That's poor. Mean on the ball again, and this pass has made it through, but he's offside. He's definitely offside. Amazing, and Lathan has made a run miraculously from the back line. Interesting. He streaked all the way from the back line and made the run usually reserved for the striker, but he's overran it. And Somerset make their second substitute. With Trot coming off and Varshan coming in now. Varshan's a player I've also known him since he's been young. He's definitely lost a bit of his fitness, but he's going to be looking to try to play football, put the ball down, and make correct passes. But I don't know if the game will allow that. Terrible pass. Lynn Tucker had absolutely no one on him. Absolutely no one on him, and he plays the ball outside. In such a crucial position where you're looking to keep possession and keep balance. You know, the player that plays in that position has to be able to make correct passes and correct decisions. It was just streaking across the field, looking for the opportunity to play the through ball. Again, another ball over the top by Williams, straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. This game more resembles a tennis match than a football game. Baseline tennis.
Hello. Hey. It's 2-0 from Dandytown right now.
And it's 3-on-1, and they're dispossessed him. And Bean's looking to take him. He's looking to get the ball in the box.
Gotta get rid of this left back.
And Jason cleans up the mess.
Yeah, that boy Lambert, yeah. No, here he goes. All right. Yeah. Good.
And Danny Tom make that first substitute, bringing on Swan for Kidder Maynard. He should not be allowed to take off his jersey before he leaves the field. Thank you, Mr. Maynard. And this could spell a lot more trouble for Somerset, as Swan's going to be coming on with fresh legs. And Maynard's taken off his jersey and he's dropped it on the ground. Those things need to be dealt with. These are the standards that we need to uphold. There's no way he should be taking off his jersey and dropping it on the ground. That's just totally unacceptable. And he's actually played a good game, but that's unacceptable. And if he finds himself in the team next week, that's where our problems lie, if we don't uphold those standards. Surely that should be dealt with. That's just the total disrespect when you could take off your team's jersey and you could drop it on the ground. And I'm not. Again, they're found stubble, but the found stubble way away from the goal.
Hey, ignore him. He has nothing. Nothing. Everybody asks who's on the field.
Yeah. And there's a rare card being issued out on the field.
Somerset guy got sent off? Hey, Tracy, a rare card by the way.
Shut up.
Out of Bridge, he's definitely let his team down. I absolutely see no way back in this game for Somerset.
Now you got 10 men, you dumbass. Sorry, I can't take you. Why, Ruth? That's what he wanted. That's what he asked for all day yesterday.
Say something.
Definitely some disgruntled fans.
It's a fashion thing. I don't know how to read it.
And Leon Tucker gets one on target. And for me, I like to see Leon as a striker, standing up on the ball, turning, because I believe he can finish. He has the sort of killer instinct as a striker, as a finisher. I'm not sure that he has the discipline and the attributes to play in a hold a midfielder role, but definitely for me, his attributes lend itself to being a striker. And he gets away with one. Adolphus just overruns it, making sure it's a lot of the ball.
Drop the ball where
Poor. Totally poor. That's just tired legs. And Tucker on the ball. He's looked to possess it. And Somerset gave away an easy free kick. Be interesting to see the number of stoppages in this game, how much time the ball goes out. It seems like every 10 seconds there is a stoppage in the game. So there's absolutely no rhythm being able to be gathered in this game. And Damien puts one in the dangerous. This could be dangerous. Swan was unsighted and almost literally caught the ball in the hand.
It could have been too yellow. I missed it. I couldn't even see.
He already had a yellow card there?
Oh, straight rail for talking?
He swore.
No, I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying it doesn't happen often. These days.
It seems with the rare card that Leo Burgess has switched to the right back position. Yeah, and Somerset seems to be just comfortably accepting the status of the loss here, because Leo Burgess would definitely be one of the keys to being able to get Somerset back in the game. So it seems like they look like they're looking to consolidate rather than go for the victory.
He didn't get out the horn, didn't get to the bench.
For me, I would have went with 3 at the back, just as an attempt to get back in the game. And Swan's got acres of space, and he looks to attack the space, but is being blown back. Francis wants to speak with somebody, and he's looking to speak with Gooden. Jamori Gooden.
I didn't see.
Ricky, you're not like paying attention to this.
No, I'm looking at
What
the
was
play
this
up
way?
here.
This way up
Up here. They must have been pulling at each other or something. For him to stop the play.
I'm not sure that was correct on Francis' behalf, especially with Dandytown attacking. He could have easily brought the play back to deal with that incident. So for me, that's not correct refereeing. So now it's going to be a bump ball where Dandytown had an advantage. If I'm Dandytown, I'm really upset right now, because he's brought it back just to have a word with 2 players. Yeah. And Dandytown's lost their advantage. Very, very poor refereeing.
Well done, commentator.
And Bean slides in.
Francis is Francis.
And Swan struggles to keep that in. Game is just going quiet. I think Somerset's accepted their faith. They're just trying to get out of the game. And Dannytown's not interested in trying to score anymore. And Swan attacks on his own. And Dannytown's now looking to play the ball around, but they struggle again. The ball's given away by Jason.
Pick up your head
And this could be trouble.
You don't do that.
Again, another stoppage. And Dannytown look to get the game going. Another stoppage. I really hope that the players take the time and the coaches take the time to watch the video. The games will be aired on BSN on the Friday nights, and I really hope they take the time to analyze their performances and to see where they can get better, because the camera's just not going to lie. And maybe the coach lies to them, maybe the fans lie to them, but the camera's not going to lie to them. Because we're talking about the current league champions of Bermuda, and one of the most dominant teams in Bermuda and Dandytown, and we have really a poor game of football here. Definitely looks like a backyard kit that I used to have in the backyard with my brothers and my cousins. No structure, no organization. Just see who could get it forward and who could score. Yeah, that's absolutely no level of entertainment.
It's just like, actually, it's kind of funny. There's a son getting sent off for arguing with you.
Even have and Dama looks to switch to play. Meeks touch, lets him down, puts immediately on pressure. And the Dolphin bails him out. And he's got his back towards goal, going back in, and Lambert just bails him out.
He's right there.
Meeks has got acres of space. I think I could play with this type of time on the ball. And Mean crosses it right into the waiting arms of the goalkeeper. Again, poor. Very poor. Okay. The only thing I can think the card is for is Gordon's must be Malfin Francis. I'm not sure as to what happened there, but it's definitely something off the ball that's happened. Definitely a difficult situation for Keyshawn Smith to come into as he watches and study the game. Dominic bringing out from the back, and he's lost the ball. He's dribbling into nowhere. Lost it, and can Somerset attack the space that he's left, because he's just taking, Dominic's just taking his time to get up and to get back in and play.
You see George is good. George had enough.
Jason looks smooth. He's just going about his job smooth. Just trying. Dandytown's down to 10 man with Williams. Williams limping to the side. And this could be dangerous with one-on-one. Beans got one-on-one, but he's able to get out, and he's fallen. He's fallen Stubble in the box. One of the first times Stubble's been falling in the box, and nothing comes out of it. Absolutely terrible on the behalf of Swan. Swan can see straight across the line. There's no way he should be offside when he can be able to see straight across the line. He was in acres of space out there, so there's no way he should be able to be offside. But he was at least 4 or 5 yards offside. Absolutely poor.
You can't play in this start in school like just the weekends. And Jackson this was. Jeez. You see that girl Justin's video out there?
And
Johnson Donovan. Donovan, yeah, you saw that, yeah. From college, yeah. I'm thinking of today.
What are you doing? What do you call it? You shouldn't have passed the ball back there, really. Jeez.
Charles, I hear people throwing rocks down in the bar. Let's go investigate.
Yeah, folks, absolutely. I have to be brutally honest. The game actually looks like a game of Russians that we used to play in our backyard. Yeah, everybody just rushing the ball. And you get a woo out of the crop when someone can go through someone's legs. We have had no play for a little while, attacking both of the girls. And Swan flicks it up in the air.
Play like you're pulling off and on.
Swan streaking down the left. And he finds himself going inside to where the defense is. Instead of going on the outside and beating them on the outside and eliminate the whole four, he chooses to go inside towards where their strength is. And the goalkeeper's definitely got away with one there. He's body checked the player before he picks up the ball, and Francis is not called it. And lean on it, and he turns back into the play and loses the ball.
Yeah, that too.
And being his customary sliding in.
Keena, this was we should have worked in the
Again,
canteen.
me looking to flick the ball around instead of holding the ball, playing it, and getting it back on the other side. And being spin withdrawing. And Danny Town look like they're trying to solidify the back. They're going 3 at the back because Georgie Dyers came on. He's a defender by trade. So Danny Town's definitely signaled their intention to get out of here with the 3 points. So it's nice when I can see players like Stavo put the foot on the ball and look to play and not lose the ball. A little bit of improvisation and this could be trouble. Well, being slid in again. Being out of nothing, Somerset could have got herself back into the game. The ball definitely has to take a deflection. So Somerset's got a corner. They might be able to get themselves back in the game and make it for anxious 5 minutes for Danny Town. Corners ripped across, and he's easily cleared. No Somerset players attacking the ball. Easily cleared by Danny Town. A poor cross and an equally poor clearance. And Bean could be in. And by Lathan's cover. Ball played into the midfield. First little sequence of passes. But instead of playing an easy ball on the ground, a leading pass in front of them. Goodis played the ball up chest height and is going out for a throw-in from a very promising position. The ball is now out for a throw-in.
I'm saying I'm good back with the cover few callers today. I'm not gonna fight the ball
and Stubble's actually right. He's just complaining that ball that's coming up, that came from Vershawn, is that he's looking to get the ball to me with 4 guys on 1. And if that's the case, it has to be a ball that's down to my feet. It's not a ball that Stubble should have to run for. Yeah, Danny Ton seems to have lost the plot. They're just the tricks and the flicks, and those things that you regularly see in the backyard is starting to come out.
Either that or I have to give Dio more credit than what has been given.
So easy enough. Danny Ton seems to have done enough in the first half to win this game. Yeah. But what's clear, I mean, the object is to come up here and win the game, which at this level I understand winning is becoming important, but there's definitely no objective out here by either of these teams to try to improve the quality of the game. Yeah, and then that has to go down to the coaching instructions that's being given to the players.
He gets out Sanchez.
Yeah.
Once he dribbles. Sanchez.
Drew would have to.
Okay, go forward.
Yeah, I think it's high time, Bermuda, that we get a lot more critical of ourselves, so we can do what we're got to do to look to improve this game and improve the enjoyment for the fans that still brave it and come out and watch it. You know, simple things like a throw-in that's being thrown to the man's chest rather than down to his feet. You know, players are lacking those basic understandings. If you throw the ball down to his feet, he could control it, and he control it better. He could get the ball down and play. But you see throw-ins being taken into people's chests. And a straight free kick into the hands of Daniels. Easy-handed, but Williams is on the ball. Nice miscontrols helped him. He's on the goal. And can he find the back post? This could be the... could have easily been 3. And all of a sudden the fans come alive. They have something to cheer for. But he should have finished. Goodis should have finished. His hat trick was right there. He should have finished. He had the whole goal gaping, and he chooses to hit it at the only place where the defender is. He should have finished. He'll be disappointed with himself that he didn't get his hat trick. That was a golden opportunity. Easy cross into the hands of the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper's tried something crazy. He's tried. The goalkeeper's out of his goal, and these are the league champions we're talking about, and he's just out of his goal, and Francis brings the game to a halt. And Danny Tons walked out of here to 3 points, but folks, to be honest, this was a very, very poor game. Yeah, but Danny Ton would be the happy of the two, because they will take the 3 points.